I think back to the question of who's been disciplined. I think one of the campaigns that I think up until the last week or so has been remarkably disciplined, and probably in any other cycle this would get more attention. But with Trump sucking up so much oxygen, has not as much, not entirely, but not as much. Ted Cruz has run a really disciplined campaign. He had a real plan for how he thought he would do this and who he would communicate with and how he would build, not to go back to Iowa again, but to do a very sort of specific, granular campaign organization in Iowa, county by county, precinct by precinct, and has stuck to that plan and stuck to that plan during a long period when he was, not polling that well, and Trump was getting all the attention, and Rubio was the sort of the savior, and has been remarkably disciplined and had a strategy and has sort of assigned his time well. Now we're in an interesting stage of the campaign where there is sort of a level of panic setting in across the party, I think, and we see some of that in his campaign too. But that's somebody who is not past his sell-by date in a lot of ways because he has a plan, and you can see an argument for it.
He has met opposition. The Daily Show found a lot of footage that he posted online for special interest groups to then use in their own ads.
B-roll footage,
and they encouraged viewers and people online to make their own clips. Cruz Your Own Adventure was the hashtag, and so he's been constantly put up against battles in a way. So it's interesting you say he's still a viable candidate.
Yeah, but so I would take that and say I think that's a good example of discipline and also knowing what matters to your campaign.
Mm-hmm.
The people watching the Daily Show, and making Cruz Your Own Adventure ads are not people Ted Cruz is ever going to win, and his campaign is smart to realize that doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. And so putting that B-roll means you get a couple of funny headlines and people make fun of you for a few days because they pulled that footage down. But on balance versus having that footage out there so that the super PACs could do what they needed to do with it, that was from their point of view not a unreasonable sort of assumption to make on how to do it.